people like to learn sometimes. People really like to learn, and it's fun because people like to learn new things every day.
So yeah, one thing that I think is pretty amazing about the vision for the Learning Centre is that it's a place where we can lead by example. So, you know, we're going to have visitors come to this place and be in the midst of nature, and they're going to go down to the ocean and they're going to meet the crabs just like I got to when I was young, and they're going to walk through the forest and see it all around them and hear the birds and hear everything. And at the same time, they're going to eat food that has been grown on gardens that are right here. And then when they're finished their meals, they're going to compost those scraps, and then that's going to be going into soil, which is going to grow the food. So everything is going to be happening, you know, full circle.
We'll incorporate sustainable systems. With energy, we hope to have some solar components, perhaps some wind.
Things that you don't normally think about when you're in the city, you have to think about when you're on Galiano, such as even just garbage. We have to haul it off the island, and water is limited. And so in order to show people that these things are right in front of us and that they can do something about it, we want to demonstrate all of that from the beginning to end through the programs that are here.
So can you guys, can each of you think about one thing that you could do to try and become more sustainable and maybe not have as much of an impact on the earth and the resources that we're using? What's something that you could do at home? I know that
turn the lights off when not using.
Emily already suggested some things. You said, okay, turn the lights off.
Walk instead of drive.
Bike or walk instead of.
Turn down my grandma's heater.
Oh, okay. So sometimes we have to help our parents and grandparents out, right?
Yeah, it's 30.
It was 40.
40
the other night.
Sometimes it just means thinking a little bit more carefully about what you're doing and what the how it might affect the earth.
It is a large parcel of land, 188 acres, and has 2 kilometers of waterfront. Much of the land is still in its original unmodified condition. The Galiano Conservancy has purchased this in the past year and a half, and we have gone through a collaborative planning process to look at what was there and where we might put in the development of the Learning Centre. We've divided the land up into many different areas, some of which are to be protected, some of which are to be restored, and some of which where development will take place. This, in fact, will be the site of the new Learning Centre.
The building will be built with local materials using local labor and volunteers. We'll include as many of the Galiano people as we can include.
And the group I have here today are the immigrants from Victoria Immigrant and Refugee Centre Society. So we're fortunate enough to get an invitation for the day, and I think it's very important for newcomers to learn about the environment and see what else we have to offer. Most of our newcomers live in the city. They don't get a chance to come out and enjoy nature and really get to learn. We have a small group here today, so that makes learning a lot easier. We can go at a slower pace for those that don't have a strong grasp on English. The Learning Centre that they're planning to put in, I think, will be extremely beneficial. People from all walks of life can get to know about nature in their communities, and sustainability is something that is very important. We want to make sure that what we see here today will be here tomorrow and for generations to come.